Since the extension of the field of philosophy has varied so much in history, and since even today not all philosophers are agreed on this point, it is impossible to give a division of philosophy into its various branches that will be acceptable to all, and that may claim to be finally and forever settled. Not long ago, logic, psychology, and ethics had still an undisputed place in philosophy. Today, many look upon them as independent sciences, and only some of their higher problems are turned over to philosophy. For our purpose in the present show, it matters little how much ground philosophy strictly so-called should cover. Our point of view is a practical one, and hence we shall treat of those questions which have been neglected heretofore and yet are necessary to complete the knowledge acquired so far and prepare the student for further studies. Philosophy comes after the study of physical sciences, hence the name metaphysics, after physics, which is frequently given to philosophy or to a branch of it. The philosophical study of realities, example, of existing objects, includes cosmology, or the general study of the world, biology, or the more special study of living organisms, psychology, or still more special study of the human mind, theodicy, or the study of God as the first cause of the world. Besides the real, we have to consider the ideal. The rules to which thought must conform in order to be consistent is called logic. The expressions of ideals to realize something beautiful is called aesthetics. The guidance of our actions in conformity with the rules of morality is called ethics. Epistemology holds an intermediate place between the science of the real and that of the ideal. It examines whether and how far our ideas correspond to external reality. In itself, the order just mentioned would seem to be the best, but it is not the most practical nor the most useful because it requires too many a priori postulates and obliges one to admit too many presuppositions which are to be justified only later. Moreover, it is true that the mind is first objective, that it knows other things before knowing itself, but in order to precisely develop habits of reflection, it seems preferable to begin with psychology. Hence the following order is better, adapted to our present purpose, because it enables the mind to proceed step by step without supposing and taking too much for granted at the outset. We shall begin with the psychological process of knowledge, feeling, and action, then proceed to examine the rules of these three groups of processes. After examining the value of knowledge, we shall pass to the study of the world, of man, and of God.